On from the 1600 metre marker, and Mary O might have been slower length when the starter said go. Purple Persuasion, Jack's Bird, Roll, Mary O's making some ground around them, a line of 4 into the first turn. Dancing Feather saves ground to the inside. Electric Surge, Jackson Wells and Joy Maisha as the trailer, 7 lengths off them. On settling down, and Mary O's going to win the battle for the lead. Mary O goes on by a length and a half. Jack's Bird in the slipstream second. Rolls on the outside. Towards the inside, Purple Persuasion, Jackson Wells. Dancing Feather to the inside. Joy Maisha's around them, and Electric Surge is only 5.5 lengths in it. 700 to go, and Mary O found the lead easily, goes on by a length and a tail. Jack's Bird back in second, Rules on the outer. Jackson Wells, then comes Purple Persuasion. Joy Maisha gets a few reminders, so too Dancing Feather and Electric Surge. Top of the lane, Mary O and Jack's Bird. They clear of the rest of the pack. Coming to the 300, and here's Jack's Bird now. Coming alive at the 300 metre marker. Mary O, but Jack's Bird hit the front. Mary O, Jackson Wells running on. Jack's Bird by a half. Mary O's going to fight back. Jackson Wells is running on. Jack's Bird's got to hold out the last 50 because Mary O's right there. Jack's Bird by a whisker. Mary O, Purple Persuasion and Jackson Wells. Jack's Bird kept up the momentum today. Well, just a matter of Jack's Bird keeping the head in front. You'll all remember that penultimate run. She should never have lost when second to Eden Gardens Glist. She cost herself badly on that occasion, and today she cruised up at the 300, I thought 2-3 lengths, and then just didn't seem to give 100%, but she's won it, and that's the main thing. So there's still a lot to work with Jack's Bird. This is from the Michael Roberts camp. They were supremely confident today for the Labuschanes, the Shively stud, and will win. Mary O, Purple Persuasion staying on. 300 metres to go, and there you'd say 3-4 lengths, how far you like, but Mary O comes back for more, and as soon as the rider says go on Jack's Bird, he gives her 1 or 2 reminders, and Lyle Hudson says let's go and win, and then she just sticks with Mary O. She could go on and win by a length and a half, 2 lengths, but you can see they're close together, but the main thing is the number will go in the frame today. Still paid up a healthy 5.30. Back to the studio.
Well, race 4, Jackpot 1 will belong to Jack's Bird, daughter of Jackson, Michael Roberts, Dr. Labuschagne, well done, Shively stud, the breeders, and Lyle Hudson teaming up with Michael here. Filly that hasn't won in some time, but she certainly put her act together this afternoon. The gentleman that takes care of the filly, Asipe, he'll get his 1,000 Rand from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Well done to the winning groom, Asipe. Well done, my man.
Yes.
Okay, first up, let's have Lyle Hudson in. And it's the first time that Lyle sat on his horse. Lyle, while she hasn't won for some time, the form was certainly there on some of her better runs.
Yes, for sure. She was highly rated at one stage. You saw her mare rating get up to the 100, so she's come down a bit and still run consistent races. Just probably also been a bit unlucky. She seems to always look dangerous and just sort of shift around. So today was mainly about keeping her focus and mind on the job. It was a pretty tricky draw in considering the way the race is going to pan out, but fortunately she jumped well and things worked into play really well. She was beautifully settled in running, and like I said, up the straight, always had him at bay. It was just about keeping her mind on the job and through to the line, which she did well. So been wanting to get on this horse for a long time, and I'm glad you got me the horse. So well done to Mr. Roberts and his whole team. I'm just glad I could bring them home another winner.
She seemed to enjoy the fight today. You know, just speaking to Michael off air, she often throws in the towel. It's not because of our lack of trying, but today her mind was on the job.
Yeah, her race demeanor was perfect. Today she jumped well. Like I said, once I got into my spot, I hadn't used any energy. She was just flowing through it. So I knew that I'd always have enough in the tank. And like you said, it was whether she kept her mind on the job. And I actually sailed up very comfortably, but I didn't really want it to run away in case she sort of throws in the towel, length clear, and they come and fetch her. So it was about just keeping that competitive nature in her, and she fought him well to line, and I thought, what a nice race.
Compliments you'll receive from everybody in racing is welcome, but when you jump off a horse and you get a compliment from a legend in the game like Michael Robbins when he says, wow, what a ride, how does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's brilliant, and you know, he said sugoi, which in Japanese means amazing.
Sure.
So thanks, Mr. Roberts, I appreciate it.
Double thus far. Can we see you later?
Yeah, well, we mentioned off air on betting alone, my best was Predator in the last, so happy to have 2 on the board early, and yeah, please maybe just keep going.
Well done, Lai.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Let's get Michael in. Michael, I read the information that you passed on, because we chatted earlier on today. You know, you were expecting a very nice run from this filly. You mentioned ignore last run completely.
Yes, Dees, the last time she ran, you know, this track was riding heavy, you know, and she's a very smooth action filly with, you know, a bit of a daisy cutter, and, you know, it's like working them a track on sand. You know, they battle, and they battle to quicken.
Sure.
And I think that's what happened last time, because Anton came back and said this filly didn't, you know, give him a kick like he usually got, you know. But I mean, today I think I've got the right race for her. I thought she was very well treated, obviously, on the handicapping. I don't know where people got the reading into the race. I mean, I had one horse to beat in my mind, and that's horse that finished second, you know, according to the handicappers. But it's still a horse race. And you know, Lyle got her out nicely. She broke well today, and you know, everything went to plan. I said, look, you got a weight advantage. Be in a box seat, and you know, it was a good win. I hope you know, this will give her some, you know, some confidence, you know, because, you know, she seemed to get there, and then she thinks she's done enough, you know. And I mean, she was very unlucky when she got beat here with Eden God of Ritz, you know. I mean, she was really unlucky. You know, it's nobody's fault. She just moved. She seemed to take a bad step, and. But you know, I'm chuffed, and a big thank you to Dr. Labouche. Many thanks. I wanted you here today, but you didn't come. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed the win, you know, watching it. And Chief Stud, it was actually a groom's horse we bought. Yes. And, you know, well done to all of them on the stud there. You know, well done. You deserve it. And I think she'll carry on from here.
Well, you said it all, Michael. Give our best to Shively, to the boys down there, to the grooms. Well, they'll get the message. They'll be jumping for joy, and to Dr. Labouche as well. Well done.
Thank you, and also to my staff. Thank you, and Lyle, once again, thank you.
Nice one. Michael Roberts on number 7. Jack Spurd has come through to win race number 4. 7, 8, 2 and 6. That's the way they cross the line.